Morning to everybody. Όπως και την προηγούμενη φορά, η συνάντηση αυτή μεταξύ Ελλάδος και Κένιας, αυτό το επιχειρηματικό φόρουμ, θα λάβει χώρα στην αγγλική γλώσσα, ώστε να είναι σε θέση και οι φιλοξενούμενοι μας από την Κένια να αντιλαμβάνονται όλα αυτά τα σπουδαία τα οποία έχουμε να πούμε. Mrs. Minister, I just said that our meeting will be in the English language so that our guests from Kenya can also understand all the important issues we would like to raise and discuss with you. It is for me a great honor and pleasure to be again the moderator of this second meeting between Kenya and Greece here in Athens. Even more so because I had the honor and the luck to be a member of the Greek business delegation that visited your beautiful country only last September. It is so, as I said, a great pleasure and honor, Mrs. Minister, to meet and welcome you here to Greece in such a short time. Let me start by saying, also expressing our deep sympathy to the Kenyan people after this recent terrorist attack in Nairobi, which casted a shadow on Kenya's everyday life. We are confident that Kenyans are resilient enough to overcome this tragic event, and I am sure that it will not derail Kenya from the path of its economic and social development. The Business and Investment Forum held in Athens last July, and the first Greek investment and business mission to Kenya, headed by Deputy Minister for Development, Mr. Christidis, created a momentum which I'm happy to say is maintained, and you can verify this yourselves. The high official meetings we had in Kenya, followed by meetings of the same caliber Mrs. Kandi will have here in Greece, is a testimony not only to the excellent relations between our two countries, but also to the vast potential and dynamism which characterize them, and most important, to the resolve both sides have to bring them to the level they deserve to be. We here in Greece see in Kenya an economic and trade powerhouse on the rise, which, given the right policies, can unleash its potential for the benefit of its people and the wider region of East Africa. We also see in Kenya an important partner with which we can work together on the basis of equality, mutual respect, and common benefit. And I'm happy to say that from the discussions I had previously with some of the participants here today, this procedure of establishing closer and mutually beneficial cooperation is already in progress. We also see in Kenya, as I said, this important partner, and we would like to welcome Kenya to use Greece's strategic geographical position and adequate infrastructure as a springboard for their exports to the markets of Central and Eastern Europe. The port of Piraeus, and not only, can play an instrumental role in this endeavor. We are happy that you are going to meet, Mrs. Minister, with the head of the Port Authority of Piraeus. We are also ready to provide Kenya, if needed, with the necessary know-how to do so. We also believe that it will be to both sides' interest to cooperate on matters of maritime transportation, especially in the light of promising carbohydrate and mineral findings in Kenya. Also, tourism, construction, renewable energy projects within the investment schemes of Kenya 2030 vision can be added to the already wide spectrum of fields of bilateral cooperation. Especially in tourism, Greece can share with Kenya its relevant experience and expertise. Like Greece, Kenya possesses a breathtaking, pristine and unique landscape, and as we had the opportunity to find out ourselves, Kenyans are renowned for their friendliness and hospitality. Thus, the potential for developing the country's tourism sector is boundless, and we are ready to cooperate on this promising task. Both our countries are on the verge of an economic takeoff. Let us run together the marathon race of economic development. Greece brought this race to the world, and Kenyans excel in it. This underlines that we share common values and have common aspirations. And this is the right mindset for any runner to have on the starting line. So, Mrs. Minister, Excellencies, welcome again in Greece. May your stay and meetings here be another important step forward in our common effort to establish even closer and more substantive cooperation among our two peoples and countries. Thank you very much. And thank you. And as I said that I would be playing also the role of moderator, Mrs. Minister would be honored and glad to hear your initial salute. Thank you very much.